I think I'm the best heavyweight in the world, and if he thinks he's in the best heavyweight in the world, let's settle it. Simple as that.
Ankalaev is a beast. I mean, he's not just good everywhere, he's phenomenal everywhere. Khamzat Chimaev really is somebody that you need to take seriously. He's somebody that, you know, garners attention for the right reasons. Knockout power, great jiu-jitsu, strong wrestling, and the man is a psychopath.
Forget beating this guy. Nobody can take this guy to a decision. But Shavkat is something I can't understand. I'm intrigued. I can't wait to watch more of him. I can't wait to see what weaknesses this man has.
Everybody grind, everybody eat. I've been on my grind on my 2 feet. Motherfly doors is a 2C. JT finna punch, call it Bruce Lee.
When you hold the undisputed championship in the UFC, you are known as the best fighter in the world at this weight class. You're regarded as the best all-around fighter and someone that seems unbeatable in that division. However, in the past 8 months, we've seen championships swap more than ever before, with most of these champions being what we like to call paper champs. Here in this video, I'll go over the weight classes that seem to have a champion that isn't the best in their weight class, and tell you guys who should be the champ of that division. Starting this video off, we go to the division that just swapped champions less than a month ago. The welterweight division was looking like it was going to be Leon Edwards' time to dominate the division, after beating Kamaru Usman twice and Colby Covington right after. But after a terrible showing in his last fight, we now have a new welterweight king in Belal Muhammed. He's a dominant wrestler who has the most boring fights anybody has ever seen. But there is one guy on the horizon that is waiting for his title shot. Enter Shavkat Rakhmonov, a guy who is 18-0 and has a 100% finish rate. This guy can strike, this guy can wrestle, this guy can do anything he wants to his opponents, and he's exciting to watch, unlike the paper champ of this division. With the downfall of this division seeming imminent, Shavkat is the savior that will put this division back as one of the most prominent in the UFC. It looks like Shavkat will be next in line for the welterweight belt, and he will come out on top and prove he's the best welterweight in the world, not Belal Boring Muhammad. The next division with a paper champ is one weight class that has switched champions in 4 straight title fights. The middleweight division has been a disaster ever since the Adesanya-Pereira rivalry. The belt went to Alex Pereira, then back to Adesanya, then to Sean Strickland in a crazy upset, then to the now champ Dricus Du Plessis. But all of these guys in the division doesn't compare to this one guy that's not even ranked in the top 10. Khamzat Chimaev has been on the borderline of a title shot for the past couple years. MMA fans look to this guy as the next double champ at welterweight and middleweight. But Khamzat was unable to make welterweight anymore and hasn't fought a real middleweight yet. But everybody knows this guy is a monster for anybody in either division. His hands are like stones and his wrestling is one of the best in the world, dragging and dropping his opponents with ease. He had a fight booked against Robert Whittaker, but fell ill, so it might be a while until we see Khamzat in the octagon. But when we do, he'll show that he's the best in the world at middleweight and will hold that belt for a long time. The next guy that's a paper champ is someone I'll get a lot of hate for. Alex Pereira has been a superstar ever since he came into the UFC, dominating all of the fighters he's seen in the octagon. But there's one thing every analyst likes to point out.
Pereira, I don't know how well he'll do against a lot of these other guys that are going to be like, I'm not striking with you, bro. I'm
right.
Straight dive for your legs.
He is a fantastic striker, and he's molded that into his MMA game so beautifully. But, like, let's not pretend like this dude is a fire grappler. He's just not.
As we've seen from Pereira's opponents, they all don't wrestle. Strickland, Adesanya, Prohaska, Hill, all of them don't wrestle. His hardest fight in the UFC was against Jan Blachowicz, and the reason why it was hard was because Jan decided to grapple for most of the fight. This is where we come with the most complete guy in the division, in Magomed Ankalaev. Ankalaev's wrestling is top tier, and was supposed to be the next champion of the light heavyweights. I still believe that to be true, as he hasn't been beaten in 12 fights. Pereira's next title defense is going to be against the light heavyweight, as the heavyweight division is still in shambles right now. But he'll go against a light heavyweight that's not dumb enough to stand and strike with Pereira. Ankalaev will beat Alex Pereira for the light heavyweight belt. Mark my words. The last division that has a paper champ is the division with the greatest fighter of all time. The undisputed champ of the heavyweight division is Jon Jones, but the last time he fought was in March of last year. In this long absence, we've seen the true champion Tom Aspinall win the interim belt and defend it before Jon Jones even has a fight book. Tom Aspinall is going to take over this division once he gets to fight against the undisputed champ. His striking is one of the best in the world. His wrestling is just as good. Calling Jon Jones a paper champ is ironic, considering that's what he was calling everybody who ever held the belt in the light heavyweight division, but it's true. It's Tom Aspinall's time now. Jon Jones is just in the way. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.